Want to use functions in Excel to work with your SAP data? The SAP Analytics Cloud add-in for Microsoft Excel features several SAP-specific functions you can use in your workflows. You can type =SAP in a cell to see the list of SAP functions. For example, you can display the name of a table by using the SAP.GETTABLENAME function and either typing a table cell or selecting a cell directly. Keep in mind that if you want to type functions rather than using cell references, some functions require you to refer to dimension IDs rather than descriptions. Otherwise, you'll get errors. To see the IDs rather than the descriptions, you may need to change the display options for the dimensions in the table. With the GetData function, you can display a value by specifying the table or data source name, followed by a series of dimension ID and member combinations. You can enter the values manually using the syntax shown on screen or by referencing the relevant cells on the sheet. For dimensions not specified in the formula, the add-in uses the current setting from the filter area of the panel. The value now displays in the cell. For planning, you can use the SET-DATA function to set a new value for a specified set of dimension and member combinations. You specify the table or data source name, the desired value for the cell, and a series of dimension and member pairs. Keep in mind that you can set new values only for leaf members in hierarchies. You need to refresh the data to see the changed values in the cell and table. With the GetDimensionFilter function, you can display and then change a dimensions filter. With the pencil tool, you can select members for filtering. In the Selected Members area, you can specify how to handle selection for hierarchies. The table updates to reflect the new filter settings. With the OverWriteDimensionFilter function, you can change the member selection for a dimension in one or more tables. At the end of the formula, you need to use numeric codes to specify the selection type and member display type to use. Check out the documentation linked in the description for details. When you refresh the data, the filter is updated. If you want to create workbooks that don't stick to a table-based layout, you can add data sources for formulas. You can choose from the data sources you've already used, or add new ones strictly for formulas. The data source is inserted in the workbook using the SAP.GETDATA function. You can update the formula manually or select the desired members in the formula pane. When you refresh the data, the cell displays the updated value. To find out more about using functions in the SAP Analytics Cloud add-in for Microsoft Excel, check out the links in the description and try it for yourself today.